Hello, I'm Michael Sheldrake, and I know I usually record cat and kitten videos, but I just got an interesting gift from one of my followers. Shouts out to Linda from Ohio, thank you very much. She has sent me a Neewer CM28, which is a wireless lapel microphone system, which is, I'm assuming, to compete with things like Rode Go and whatnot, though it is a little bit different shape. So I thought, why don't we just unbox it together? I did open it already, but I put it all back and we'll see what's inside. Okay, when you open it up, you notice the packaging is quite nice. It's a magnet closed box, a box that I would probably keep on the shelf for putting it away and stuff. Big thick instruction manual, comes in this cardboard flap, but it's not super long. It's each language is only 10 or 12 pages type of thing, and it does go over all the functions of this item. We get a little bag, storage bag, which has the cables inside, cable to put it into the input of a camera. We've got a white USB-C cable that is labeled data cable, and then a black cable which is not labeled, but I'm guessing this is the charging cable. And then we have the item itself, which is a charging case. It's 3 or so inches long, 2 or so inches high. Slide it out of the plastic there. I don't have my tripod with me today, so I'm recording by hand. And dead mouse, called a dead cat, but these are really small, so I'll call it a dead mouse. This is a little windscreen that you twist on to the receivers. And this charging case, when I first opened it up, it was already charged, and the items come on right away. We have transmitter 1, transmitter 2, and the receiver here, which looks like this. It's got, as you can see, as I talk, it hears me. It has a little sound meter for each one. So if we go that, we can tell which one's which by just, tap, tap, tap. That's 1. That's 2. And then we have a USB-C connector for this item to go to your phone. And I believe that's called a Lightning, but I'm not an Apple guy, but this one's for your iPhone type situation. So I'll take out transmitter 1 and show it to you. It's got an input for a wired lav mic. It's got the actual mic itself, which I like. It sounds pretty good. And some buttons on the side, a power button, which only works with a long press, and a set button, which changes the mode. I believe that's something like noise cancellation, no noise cancellation. Then if you long press it, there's a built-in 4 GB recorder in this guy. So I think if we long press that, it should record. Yeah, the red button goes record, and as you can see on the receiver, it is recording. So that means it's probably recording what I'm saying right now. And it will store, and if you don't, I don't think you can even delete it, but it'll just delete them as you go, and you can transmit the recording from the receiver to your computer with the data transfer cable. And I probably won't use that, but I guess it's just in case your phone, you accidentally don't, connect the microphone properly or something, you will save it so you can put it in later, or maybe you could just use this to record notes without even connecting it to your phone. I don't know. I haven't tested that. I'm not going to test it, but maybe you could use this as a wireless note taker. It has a 4 GB memory inside here. So there you go. I'm going to turn off recording, which I think is a long press there. Yep, back to normal. Show you the power button. Long press off. Not connected. Long press on. There you go. Connected. And the receiver unit, which, as you can see, I do have big hands, but you can see they're quite small, which I like. It's in mono mode right now, but you can set it so that you can use both receivers in stereo, like one for left and one for right. It's in mono mode, which is what I would want right now. There's one other mode, which is called SM, I believe, where It records in the left channel and then 6 decibels quieter in the right channel. I have no idea what that means. If someone knows, please put it in the comments below. So we have a little decibel recording thing. That's for input volume. So if I go check, 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 you'll see 3's pretty good. 4, check, 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 check. Yeah, 4's pretty good for what I'm using it right now. I'm not overloading it by shouting. So why don't I give it a try? So as you can see, I have it clipped to my collar. I am not using the Neewer CM28 yet. I'm using my phone, which is a Pixel 8 Pro's built-in microphone, and now I'm using the Neewer CM28, which I believe might be a little bit quieter than my phone microphone, although I did turn it up 1 notch to 4 out of 5 on the input volume selector, so maybe it's not much quieter. I definitely think it sounds better, clearer. The other microphone sounds a bit like it's in a small room or something, and it would be cool if I could try this with wired lavalier mic, but that, you know, every wired lavalier mic has its own sound signature, so that probably doesn't really matter much for this comparison. Why don't I show you what it's like where you hold it compared to your mouth and what it sounds like in those use cases. Hi, this is Michael Sheldrake, and I'm testing out my Neewer CM28 wireless lapel microphone. How are you doing today? Let's just see how this thing works as we move it around the room and bring it closer to my mouth, and then move it around the room further away, and then holler, air potato. So another neat feature is each one comes with a little magnet that you can use to clip it to your shirt, so that makes it the microphone under my shirt and very inconspicuous. I haven't played around with locations, but I do like how inconspicuous that is. You can barely tell I'm wearing it. I guess if you really had different color shirts, you could paint one side white or something. That might be an interesting way to do it. But yeah, in summation, I like this thing. I think it sounds really cool. It does sound better. Its built-in microphone does sound better than my phone's built-in microphone. It might be slightly quieter, but has a more professional sound. And I think I will use it successfully for my cat chat videos as I talk about cats and possibly some other video uses, because it sounds pretty good and works good. I'll use it in my car and whenever I record myself from further away, because the further away the phone gets, it doesn't get quieter when you have a wireless lav mic. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. I'll catch you later. And if you like cat videos, make sure to subscribe and watch my other content. Thanks for being here. I'll catch you later. Bye.